In episode 3, we find Naomi kneeling on the bathroom floor, next to a toilet, when suddenly her phone begins to ring. She answers it with a shaky hello, and her body starts to tremble. A voice on the other end cries out for help, just as her mom's worried voice asks if it's really her daughter. The phone rings again, and the screen flickers eerily. Overwhelmed, Naomi covers her eyes, drops the phone, and begins to cry. Just then, the ground beneath her starts to shake, creating a chilling moment. In another scene, Satoshi comes across an article that reveals Sachiko, the ghost from earlier, wasn't actually killed, but somehow continues to exist as a ghost for reasons unknown. Satoshi was in a locked room when suddenly, a ghost named Shizuko appeared behind him. She introduced herself and told him she was a girl who had died at the school. Shizuka explained that Satoshi and his friends had tried a special game called Sachiko, but they messed it up by chanting too many or too few times. Even if they had done it right, if just one person didn't follow the rules, things would still go wrong. After telling him all this, Shizuka waved her hand, and Satoshi vanished. Ayumi remembers something really scary that happened at her school. In her memory, she sees a lot of kids who are very frightened and crying. It's a really awful scene where some kids are hurt in a terrible way. Then, Ayumi gets blindfolded, so she can't see anything. Suddenly, she hears a really shocking sound, and when she can see again, she sees Sachiko, looking very crazy with a smile. Just when things seem really bad, Ayumi wakes up safe and sound, with everything okay and both her eyes still there. Yuka cautiously stepped into the room, finding herself completely alone. Suddenly, a chilling laugh filled the air, and she spotted Sachiko's ghost. Sachiko was holding scissors covered in blood. Yuka was so terrified that she fell to the ground, losing control of herself. Afterwards, she tried to hide her soiled underwear, embarrassed and ashamed. But as she turned around, a horrifying sight greeted her, a man with half his skin missing, shouting that he had been searching specifically for her. Wandering the halls and calling out names, Ayumi stumbled upon a gruesome corpse, followed by Yuka's piercing scream. Together with Satoshi, they frantically searched, discovering Yuka taped to a bed, horrifically tortured by a half-skinned figure. The scene shifted, revealing the gruesome aftermath. One of Yuka's eyes had been cruelly removed. The sight was deeply disturbing. In a fit of rage, Satoshi decapitated the half-skinned monster, but a Frankenstein-like creature suddenly appeared. Seizing the moment, Ayumi found her way to the same room. Satoshi, now gravely wounded with a stab through the eye, urged her to carry Yuka to safety. Sacrificing himself, he commanded Ayumi to flee as the Frankenstein monster brutally murdered him.